One of the most famous questions I keep getting is, how do you make money from your music? And today I am going to be answering that question with a few of the strategies I use and how I make money. So just stick around and subscribe if you know you're new to this channel, because a lot is coming. By the way, this is my new studio setup and it's looking all clean and crisp. If you like the way it's looking, drop it in the comment, because I'm still working on it and there's so much that is going to be coming very soon. So let's get to the video without wasting more time. Now, the first way I make money from my music is by distributing the music on streaming platforms. Now, I do that using DistroKid, and I'll be leaving in the description how you can sign up for DistroKid. It's really easy to use and I pay annually. It's not really expensive. You can afford it, and that way you can release your music without stressing yourself and getting paid your mechanical royalties at the end of every quarter. It's not something that you need to stress yourself over. You can record your music using BandLab, you can record using your laptop, just get yourself a sound card and make as many cool tunes as you can. And for the producers, you can upload your instrumental EPs. I have a couple albums online that are just made of beats. So that way I make money without really stressing much. It's not about just doing everything randomly, it's about being calculative. So releasing your beat EPs, releasing your singles, and just dropping your freestyles, and people just interacting and supporting you on Spotify, Apple Music, and all over the streaming platforms is a big way of making money from music. I've been a beneficiary of that, and I'm telling you, you have to do that in order to make some cool cash. Now, another way I make money is from making content. I'm very popular on TikTok. I've got a couple followers, so when I go live, I get badges, I get people supporting me, and I host a couple cool stuffs where people seem to be very interested. That way I create a community, and TikTok have rolled out some kind of way where you can get subscribers, and each subscriber is going to be paying you monthly. You can make money from your subscribers, you can make money from your TikTok live, and there are gifts on your post once you get to like 1,000 or 10,000 followers on TikTok. So it's not even just about TikTok. There's platform like YouTube. Right now on YouTube, it's a very good open space. You have good SEOs for music videos, you have good SEOs for freestyles and covers. With the advent of YouTube Short, you can make cool money by posting on your YouTube Shorts. What you post on Instagram and TikTok, you can also post it on YouTube. You can do that without stressing yourself. Make a video with your phone. Your mobile devices are getting sophisticated by the day, so you can use that as an avenue to enhance your productivity. Maybe you just get a ring light or buy some kind of softbox. Depends on how much you have and how much you are willing to spend. For me, I spent a couple thousands when I was starting, and how I got that money was by the next point that I'm going to be talking about. But don't forget to subscribe, because this is just one part of how I make money. I'm going to be sharing more insight in future videos. This second point is leading me to the third point, how I make money. It is, drum rolls, by getting sponsored. Now, for some of you musicians that are just starting off, if you think you cannot get sponsorships or you can get paid for making content by the monetization method, you can actually reach out to brands and tell them, okay, I want to put on your t-shirt, I want to do something for you in exchange for some cash and some kind of funding. And if they're interested and see that you are really enthusiastic about what you do, they're going to give you some funds. So you can get sponsored by an Indomie and Oraimo. Different companies are open and looking for people to sponsor. For me, I get a couple sponsored. This video is not a sponsored video, but yes, in the past, I've gotten a couple sponsored videos, and I'm hoping to get more in the future. So as a musician, you are open to getting sponsored videos in the future if you can only work twice as hard and do as many things as possible. The fourth point on how I make money is by rendering services. Professionally, as a musician, you are a songwriter, and as a producer, you're a beat maker, you're an engineer, you can do so many other cool stuff. So instead of just doing it for yourself, you can also render extra services to people that are interested in what you do. Rendering services is not really going to hurt you in any way, because a lot of people are looking for help and assistance in different fields. So sometimes I work as a songwriter, I get paid to make samples, I get paid to produce, I get paid to do so many cool stuff that God has given me the abilities to do. So if you're a graphic designer, if you're an artist and you also do like other stuff, there is nothing stopping you. You can also render services just like I do to make some extra cash. The other way I make money is by getting my royalties in check. Now, so a few years ago, I registered with BMI and I signed up for B-Stars Publishing, and ever since then, I've made a total sum of, I'm not going to disclose that, but it's in thousands of dollars. And I'm really grateful that I thought about it at the earlier stage. So for somebody like you that is just starting off, I know it's going to be really tough and complicated and different, and Yelp every way possible is going to be really hard for you to understand how royalties work. But I've made it a mission to make a video about how royalties work. But for now, let me give you a little hint on how it works. So when you put out your music, DistroKid and the rest help you collect your mechanical royalties. That's your streaming revenue. And then you sign up to platforms to PROs like BMI, ASCAP, and the likes of it to get your performance royalties. And that way you can at least at the end of the month get double income from both your mechanical and your publishing. That might sound a little bit complicated, but trust me, you just gotta subscribe because I'll be making a video to explain how that works. So sometimes when I get a song placed, I register it in the right places, and at the end of every quarter, I get my money in check. This is such a good way of revenue that sometimes I check and I see over $2,000 from a song I drop on DistroKid and on just platforms that help with distribution like CD Baby, TuneCore, and the rest. You can try registering for BMI at bmi.com, and you can also do your song trusts to get your publishing admin all sorted, just like I did with BeatStars Publishing. It's not that tough. I'll be giving you guys hints on how you can do that subsequently, but for now, this is the 5th way I make money. And as we jump to the next part, please don't forget to subscribe because a lot is coming in the video. So another way I make money is by licensing my beats on BeatStars. BeatStars is a platform that helps producers upload their beats as waves, stems, and MP3, and it's a platform where artists also can go buy instrumentals and make music without stressing. I've been doing that for a while, and I'd say that's one of the biggest things that I've ever done. And sometimes it might seem like people are not buying beats and it's looking like money does not come out of there, but yes, there's always hope, and you just get sale and your excitement level increases from 0 to 100 in split second. So I license my beats using a platform called BeatStars, but there are other platforms you can use like Airbeats and other platforms like Soundly. I've not really tried them, but for now I would say BeatStars is the platform I personally use, and it's been working very, very fine. So licensing beats is a very good way. If you don't make money from like selling beats, the beats you upload on YouTube also generate what we call Adsense revenue, which is sponsored by YouTube. If people watch it, the ads that get displayed on the beats becomes your revenue. So as an artist too, if you have the insight of trying to like collaborate with producers and give them vocal samples, you both can make money by selling beats with hooks. I've always been saying there are thousands of ways artists can make money, but sometimes it just seems like it is too advanced that nobody listens, but this is a big game changer. So give me a thumbs up, like this video, and subscribe, because this is where you get #1 insight on how to do things the right way without getting stressed. Now, some of the side quests I do to make money is, as a full-time music creator, I also take my time to teach and lecture people on how to be the best versions of themselves. If you know you are just way better than someone else, you can also just pitch them and tell them, you look, I know that you do this stuff and you want to make money from it. I can show you how to do it in a better way. So you can also render services like teaching people how to produce. You can teach them how to write music. You can also do vocal lessons. You can teach a lot of stuff that concerns musical things like the piano, the guitar. That's a side quest I do most times to make money without really burning myself out. And you can also, it does not stop at just recording, going to sessions and all that stuff. If you look at it from the grand scale of things, just doing that is not going to feed you on the long run. And sometimes I'd also tell people that, look, making music does not stop you from venturing into other cool stuff. I don't work in 9 to 5, but I used to. There was a time when I had a job and I was going there to make money that I could use to feed while sponsoring my studio sessions. You can also find a job, maybe something really easy that's not going to consume your time. That way you can make a couple boxes for yourself and you will stay fixed and nobody's going to be hurt at the end of it. So if you know you liked this video, I enjoyed what I said, and you felt like, okay, this really gave you a motivation to kickstart your journey, don't forget to like the video and drop in the comment other ways you make money as a musician, because these are just some of the few ways I make money from my music. And I said, let me summarize it and show you guys some little hacks on how you can do that. If you know you are making money from any other means, just drop it in the comment so we can all learn from you and also expand our reach. This year, you just have to go extra hard. Do not stop at just doing the regular things. There's so much you can do, and it does not just stop at making music. it has an extensive branch of unlimited possibilities. So drop a like, drop a subscribe, and let's get it.